our first ever unboxing video featuring my favorite K-drama as of 2020. Well, it's one of my favorites kasi ang dami nating favorite, diba? But yeah, so this is It's Okay to Not Be Okay's Finding the Real Face book. So this is one of Komunyong's books no in the series, and today we'll be unboxing this, and I will also be reading the book no to everyone para at least ma-recall natin yung feelings natin while watching the drama. So to quickly help me with this, I'm gonna use my knife very carefully. There. Okay. So, oh my gosh, ayan. I ordered this from an Instagram store, which I will not promote them, no, because I really didn't have a very smooth transaction with them. But I'm very thankful that my books arrived, so let's focus on that instead. So here, isang plastic lang naman yung layer. Very mabilis buksan. And I'm surprised kasi dalawa yung... So, before we open the actual book, let's take a look at what's here. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh. I did not expect this! Oh my gosh! So, it's a sketchbook. Wait lang yung heart ko. Akala ko ito yung actual sketchbook ni Moonsang Tae. Pero, oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's Okay to Not Be Okay for giving us this book as well. Or this sketchbook as well. Oh my gosh! I'm gonna make this like a notebook, or no. I'm not gonna touch this. Baka ipa-frame ko na siya. Charot. So, moving on to the actual book. Ta-da! There. So, this is the book. So, there's this cover. What do you call that? Strip. Okay, so sorry, that's my dog. Okay, so reading. Let's start to read the book. So this is, if silipin natin, no? There, oh. So this is Finding the Real Face by Komunyong. There. Illustrated by Moonsang Tae. Oh my god, look at that! It's a signed book. Oh my gosh. Ang saya ko. Sorry. Okay. Oh my gosh, it's signed by Komunyong. So, sorry, nag-skip ako. Yun na yun. So, okay. Let's start to read the book. So, this is the first page. Aside from this, no? This is the first page. It says, Finding the Real Face. Story by Komunyong, illustrated by Moonsang Tae. It starts with, it says here, once upon a time, in a castle in the deep forest, there lived 3 people who had their real faces stolen by the Shadow Witch. So, the boxman spoke. If we want to stop fighting and find happiness, we must retrieve our stolen faces. So, ito na yung sinabi niya. And so, they hopped in the camping cart and began their journey to find their faces. Sorry, hindi pala kita yung buong sa camera ko. There. Okay? Then one day, they ran into a mother fox who was bawling, curled up on the snow. The masked boy asked the mother fox, "Ma'am, why do you keep crying?" "Oh, I came out here to find some food, but dropped my baby whom I was carrying on my back somewhere in the snow." The mother fox tears had run dry. She wailed while beating her chest. When the masked boy saw that, warm tears started gushing from his eyes. When the snow began to melt quickly, the baby fox who was frozen under the snow soon appeared. So, natunaw nila yung snow dahil sa iyak nila, and nakita nila yung baby. Diba? The three of them resumed their journey. Soon, they ran into a clown who was dancing naked in the field of thorny flowers. The emotionless princess asked, "Why are you dancing with all your might, knowing you'll be pricked by the thorns?" "I feel like this is the only way to make people look at me, but it hurts and no one's looking at me," he answered. Then the emotionless princess walked into the field of thorny flowers and started dancing with the clown. "I'm an empty can, so I won't be hurt even if I get pricked by the thorns." When she began hopping and dancing, loud clanking noises echoed from her empty torso. And upon hearing those sounds, people began to flock where they were. The crowd watched their dance and applauded them. That moment, so dito na nag-stop yung book reading sa series, no, where Moon Sangtae and Ko Moon-young had a funny little fight kasi nag-aagawan sila ng lines dun sa book reading. So yeah, so this is where it ended, and it continued during the last part of episode 16 to this part. So that moment, they began a new journey to find their stolen faces, and the evil shadow witch appeared in front of them once again. She kidnapped the masked boy, who shed tears on behalf of the mother fox, as well as the emotionless princess who danced with the clown. "The two of you will never be able to find your happy faces." After putting such a curse in them, she locked them in a deep, dark mole tunnel. The boxman found the mole a few days later, but the entrance was so narrow that he couldn't go in. "What do I do? I need to take this box off my head in order to go into the tunnel." That moment, the masked boy's voice reached him from inside the tunnel. "Mister, don't worry about us. Just run away. The shadow witch will return soon." However, the boxman mustered up the courage to take the box off his head. Then he went inside the tunnel and saved the masked boy and the emotionless princess. So, diba sa series, sinave ni Moon Sangtae si Ko Moon-young at si Moon Gangtae. Upon getting out of the dark tunnel, the two of them saw the man's face covered with dirt and grime instead of the box. And they burst out laughing. They laughed and giggled, and while laughing uncontrollably, the masked boy's mask suddenly fell off. The can surrounding the emotionless princess' torso also fell off and made a clanking noise. So, natanggal na yung mask and natanggal na din yung can. The boxman, now out of his box, said when he saw the two of them finding their true faces while laughing, "I'm happy." What the Shadow Witch had stolen from them was not their true faces, but their courage to find happiness. The end. So that's the very beautiful "It's Okay to Not Be Okay, Finding the Real Face" book. Story by Komunyong, illustrated by Moon Sangtae, and read by follow.mix. Charot. Sorry, kasi hindi ako nag-react dun sa mga illustrations. So, going back to the illustrations. So, let's see here. Actually, guys, hindi talaga ako marunong magbasa ng Korean characters. I just kind of memorized the English translation and read it here. So, I hope you don't mind. But, look at that. This, the first page of the book, or the first part of the story, illustrated here, page 1 and page 2, with the bird here, of course. You call that a crow. And you turn it, you see our MMM family. So, very, very beautiful. Ang ganda ng pagka-drawing nila. Sobrang ganda ng details. I love it. Mukha siya talagang sketch. I love it so much. There. And then here, look at them dancing and starting their journey together now as a family in the series. I'm so happy. One of my favorite parts was the moment Moon Sangtae eventually accepted Komunyong in their little family, no, as a sibling. Diba? When he realized that Komunyong makes Moon Sangtae happy. So with this page of the boxman, you can see there's an ant. That's so cute. And of course, dala-dala yung dinosaur toy. I also ordered this, by the way, from the Instagram store that I bought this book from. Again, well, hindi pa nila na-deliver yung dinosaur toy ko. So, yeah. Here, okay, this is where they hop on their car. They started their journey. And also, this is also one of my favorite parts or scenes where they really went parang went on an adventure using their camping car gifted to them by director of the hospital. So, ang ganda nun. Ang saya nila, no? We're so happy. But of course, here in this book, it just states that they just started their journey where, yun nga, they met the mom, yung may scarf, if you remember, no? And then, which also made Moon Sangtae cried. Nakita niyo kung gaano kagaling umarte si Kim Soo-yoon. And here, of course, the cameo being the politician's son. And as you can see, there's a cactus here. There's this thorny flowers. And then there's Komunyong joining him in his dance. And they're dancing and dancing. Ang saya because ang sabi sa book, I'm an empty can, so I won't get hurt even if I get pricked by these thorny flowers, diba? Sobrang ganda. And because of the loud clanking noise made by Komunyong, people eventually noticed him. Diba? So, ang ganda. And yes, so we're just recapping all the illustrations because earlier I just, read through the book, and now we're actually seeing the illustrations here. So there, yan. So nung kinidnap na silang dalawa, there, I didn't actually notice this earlier, pero ayun pala, parang hinigop sila dun sa tunnel, no? It looks like a vase from here, but it's actually, well, yeah, it is here, oh, dala-dala niya, tapos pinasok niya dito sa deep mole tunnel, diba? It's like a tree trunk. Pinasok sila ni Shadow Witch, which, by the way, is a very interesting twist in the series. Kung sino man si Shadow Witch. I'm not gonna spoil to those who haven't watched the series yet, but if you haven't watched the series yet, then you're missing like 85% of your life, not half of your life, because it's really one of the best K-dramas ever made. So here, the illustrations, ang cute na, may hawak-hawak siyang twig. It's a twig. And then, there. And then, yan. So, tutulungan daw niya, no? Kahit na pinapaalis na sana siya ng dalawang to, na parang, no, go away na, kasi babalik na yung Shadow Witch. But, the box man said, no, I'm gonna help you. I just have to muster up my courage and remove the box. So, eventually, nakapasok din siya. So, that was the key, no? For him to remove all his fears, all the baggages na hihinder sa kanya to move forward. So, that was the butterfly reference in the series, the Nabi. So, because of that, no, as he accepted the fact na wag na siyang matakot dun sa butterfly, then he was able to help Moon Gangtae, his brother, and Komunyong as well. So there, they got happy, removed the box, remove the mask, remove the empty can. They're now normal people. They're now normal human beings who's capable to be happy, to be sad, and to live. Diba? And it's so cute. Well, holding his dinosaur toy, he really, ended the kwento. And of course, there's the three of them riding their car happily. It's the end of the series, end of the story. So yeah, I'm so happy I was able to buy this book. This is a limited edition. I believe it's a limited edition merch. So for in Korea, no, you buy it for 12,000 won. How much is that? 12,000 won is like, I don't know, 400 to 500, 500 to 600 pesos. But you know how much I got this book. Enough of that. I'm just so happy that I was able to receive this. Along with this, I didn't expect that there's gonna be a free sketchbook for every order. So I have another one actually, and I ordered two because I know that I was gonna give away one of these to my followers here, no? To my friends here in Instagram and YouTube and Facebook. So I held a giveaway contest, promo, whatever you call that, maybe for my birthday last month, and the winner will get one of this. So this is the copy for her. So this is her copy. I'm so excited to be sending this to her I think she's living in Cebu, and I can't wait for her to have her own copy of It's Okay to Not Be Okay. To Not Be Okay is Finding Your Real Face limited edition book with the sketchbook. So yeah, to everyone who joined and didn't win, just please watch this video. Don't forget to like and comment and subscribe if you haven't yet, and let me know if you want me to unbox other merch or other K-pop merch or K-drama merch that you want, no? And let's see if I can order these again for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and ciao, stay safe.